Hey guys, so I had just gotten back from Dollar General not too long ago. So I gave Meowsy some wet food. I got her, uh, what is it? 9 Lives Gravy Lovers. Obviously, the gravy has a lot of fatty acids, sugars, stuff like that. So when you want an animal, your cat or dog, to gain a lot of weight fairly quickly, wet food is usually best to go, especially with the extra gravy, because like I said, that's for all that really good stuff they need. Normally, if they're outside and it's hot out, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's the best. You can still do it, but that's something normally you would do in the winter time, because all those fatty acids and sugars and stuff help them plump up a little bit, help them keep warm. If they have a short coat like Meowsy does, someone like Venti, he's fluffy as fuck, so he doesn't have much trouble staying warm. But you have Meowsy, who, smaller. She has a fine coat, but yeah. So I gave that to her. I had to look up because the tuna I got is in vegetable oil, and vegetable oil is fine to an extent, but they're like, yeah, just drain as much out as possible. But that's the one thing I was concerned, because they didn't have any other canned tuna. So I was like, okay, well. And then I looked at it and I saw vegetable oil. I'm like, can cats have vegetable oil? And they can, just not in huge amounts. But it's best that if it is, the vegetable oil is just to kind of keep it preserved and fresh, so you really don't need it. So if you have an outside cat and you want to give them food, tuna that has vegetable oil or something, just open the can, drain out as much as you can, and but the oils, the stuff, and the fats, and same thing, the fatty acids, it's going to be good for them if you want to plump them up, make them nice and plump. Sorry, this is not Cambodia. We don't eat cats here. So I put out stuff for her, but of course, fat ass Venti was there. And he's like, Dad, food for me? I'm like, no, you wait over here. And he's like, food for me? I'm like, no, food for me. So I'm like, whatever. I've got a whole box. What is it? I don't know how many are over there. It's 4 cans each. I think the box has like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 16 cans or something. Yeah, about 16 cans. Because we got, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 on top, 8 on the bottom. Yeah. About 16 cans. So it should last a little while. But this is the stuff that I got for her. As you can see, in vegetable oil, it's Star Kiss, which is pretty good. Chunk light tuna. But like I said, it's as long as once I really wish they had the, but no, open it up enough to drain it out, and then just but anyways, so at work today, I was thinking about like Spanish words, and that's one reason why I wanted to make tacos tomorrow. So you have salsa, or red salsa, salsa rojo, where rojo means red, or roja if you're a female. You have salsa verde, which is verdant or green. You have amarillo, which is yellow. You have azul, which is blue. You have marron, which is brown. You have dorado, which is purple. Blanco, which is white. Negro, which is black. And I'm thinking, Wouldn't it be funny if there was like salsa negro or something? You like go into a fucking cantina or something. They give you the chips and everything, and they give you some like salsa negro, which, as far as I know, doesn't really exist. But for the sake of the joke and the imagery, we're gonna say it does. So, with the way this current day and age is, you're sitting there, and the waiter comes over. It's like, here's your your chips and your salsa. Let me know if you need anything else. And you look down at it. It's like, what's this? They're like, oh, that's our specialty. It's salsa negro. It's like, black salsa? Why is it black? And they're like, what do you mean, why is it black? Salsa is black. Why does it matter if it's black? It's like, I'm just asking. It's like, what's making it black? Why should it matter if it's black? It's salsa. Well, I'm just asking, why are you giving me black salsa? What's the matter with being black? And you're like, there's nothing wrong with being black. I'm just asking why the salsa is black. It's like, I've never seen black salsa before. Well, just because you've never seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's like, I'm just after there could be something in there that I could be allergic to. What's in it? Why is it black? Why are you being so discriminatory against it? And as outlandish as that sounds, and it does sound outlandish, think about the way today is. If you can say 100% that would never happen, but you can't, because Babylon Bee and outlets like that have proven that the most absurd shit can become reality. So you can't sit there and say it would never happen. Of course, we need some black salsa first. But I can just imagine the canteen, the fucking, hipster or Kool-Aid haired waiter, waitress, got their pronouns on their fucking name tag. And then they're like bickering back and forth with you. You're like asking why it's black, and they're like, why are you being so racist? What's the matter with black salsa? So, like I said, if there's no way you can say that would never happen, because the way today is, it could. I mean, this is a day and age where milk is racist, solar eclipses are racist, tornadoes are racist, peanut butter sandwiches are racist, and all that stuff you can look up. Peanut butter, because apparently a lot of black people have peanut allergies. Milk is racist because apparently a lot of black people are lactose intolerant. Tornadoes are apparently racist because apparently a lot of times when they go through like black neighborhoods or whatever, and apparently the tornado just like, time to go suck at some black people. Solar eclipses are racist because apparently at some points, some black people can't see it because it's not showing in there. Everything's fucking racist. But I was just thinking about that, and then I thought about the whole Spanish stuff. I'm like, I want tacos now. Why is it black? Why are you discriminating against it? Oh, I'm sure if I brought out some white salsa, you have no problem with that. It's like, that's not what I'm saying. I've never seen black salsa. It's just what's in it. I could be allergic to something that's in it. At least with green or red, I know what's in it. I just need to know. Why is it black? What's making it black? Just stupid. I know. I'm an idiot. That's what happens. I was sitting there in the office, down there in the office, waiting to clock out and all that because there was nothing for me to do. And for some reason, I just started thinking of, what I wanted to get. And, salsa and stuff like that popped into my mind. And I'm thinking, I'm like, well, there's red salsa, there's green salsa. What would I don't know, blue salsa be made of? If there was, what would yellow, like yellow salsa, easy. You could have like some yellow peppers, have some corn in there, just yellow vegetables and stuff. Some yellow tomatoes. I mean, since salsa comprises a lot of tomatoes. But same thing with like salsa marron, some brown salsa, just brown vegetables, which green and red are usually the most common. But then you have black salsa. I'm not saying you have it. I'm just saying you could. But it's like, what would be in black salsa? I mean, olives, maybe? There's really not that many black vegetables. So it's like, what would it be comprised of? Same thing with salsa azul or blue salsa. What would... I mean, then again, a salsa doesn't have to be vegetables. Salsa just could be anything you can dip it in. Well, then it's just really a dip. But I guess you could make it like if you want it refreshing, you can maybe make it like a fruit salsa. Have some like blueberries and stuff like that. But yeah, you can't say that would 100% not happen. With the way fucking people are these days, yes, it could very well happen. But that's what I was doing today at work. I got to work and there was nothing to do. Hang on, I think it might still be saved. Hang on, I want to show you what the area looked like today when I went there, so hang on. So that's what my area looked like today. So all those boxes that are over there, we don't do those. Those don't fit into the baler, so we can't do them. We have right there one of the boxes of dividers. There was like nothing in there. You have above, you can see the plastic and stuff like that. I think my roommate put those there because she was down there apparently on Friday. She got those 3 done. She did 2 cardboard. You can't see the other cardboard. It's right here though, right there. Did 1 cardboard right there, 1 cardboard right there, and then 1 plastic. She did these 4 the other day, well, last week. I put that one there because there's nowhere else to put anything. So basically, that was the 1 bale that I did right there. So pretty much if I had done 2 more bales like I wanted to and put on one, then this whole row would have been blocked. If I put them right here and right here, then this whole area wouldn't be accessible. So, but hey, at least they finally moved the fucking pallet out of the pallets, rather, from the lab. You can see the lab right over there. So there's like 1 box right there. There's that, you can see bags right over there. Those bags have been sitting down there for 4 fucking months. They're not even supposed to be down there, and no one's fucking moving them like they should. Yeah, so here's another view. As you can see, there's not that much. I had to stack all the fucking plastic myself because when I came down, all of it was just on the ground, stacked outwards. But yeah, so you can see if I was to put 2 more, if I was to put 1, 2, then they wouldn't be able to get anything in here. These 2 rows are where you're supposed to put the cardboard. But as you can see, they're pretty much blocking. So if I put 1, 2, it would have been blocking this whole row. And if I put 1, 2, then you couldn't put anything in either one of them. So it's like... But you can see a better view of hers, because there's 1, and then there's another next to it, and then... Now this box has been sitting there. I don't know what to do with that fucking box. You can see the little yellow right there. That's like a box cutter. But trying to cut those boxes, they're so fucking thick. And to break down one of these boxes, it takes like fucking 15 minutes because you'll try cutting, and then like the cardboard will get caught up inside the blade, and you have to pull it out. Kevin was down there helping me, and he actually had an actual straight box cutter, and it was taking him about 15-20 minutes just to fucking cut the whole damn thing up. So, and that was with a good box cutter. That's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit. It can't even cut through one of these smaller, thinner boxes. Those boxes, like the dividers, they're about that thick, and they can barely cut through those. So there's no way in hell that little piece of shit is going to be able to cut through all of that. It's just not going to happen. But yeah, I had to stack all the fucking plastic because they don't fucking do it. All this was put over there. The glove right there. OJ did it. But yeah, my roommate put these over here because there's no room over by the other ones. This is what they do. They allow us to, same with the plastic, it's like where it piles out. They're supposed to put one on top of the other, but instead they just do this. They leave them like this. And my boss today, she was like, we're just gonna have to start, you're gonna have to just put them over by the other baler then, since we don't really use that baler that much. Just put them over to the other baler. I'm like, there's already a lot over there. She's like, well, right now they don't have any forklift drivers, and I'm like, but there's like 4 or 5 forklift drivers down there today. So what are they talking about? They don't have forklift. No, they just don't have forklift drivers that want to do their job. That's the problem. But no, the bears, that belly.
So we're back out.
That belly. But yeah, these don't get baled. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 or 5 piles. And at first they were bringing them down and putting them right here. But I'm like, we don't do these because they don't fit. They're wide. Kind of like me. But yeah, they're pretty wide, so we don't do them. They're supposed to do this. They're supposed to band them up and then stack them, but they're not even doing that. We've got the wires right there for the baler. I put in carpet. You can see that the baler is down. But yeah. So it was just boring. I got there was nothing to do. Like it has been for the last 4 weeks. Story of my life. At least I got to go food shopping. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.